Hey, I'm live. How's everybody doing out there? I'm going to go ahead. I'm trying to share this on my Facebook page. Sorry, I'm chewing gum. How unprofessional of me. How is everybody doing? Hey, so it's Mondays with Mike. It's a live version. I mean, most of the time I record this just before it goes out on the air, but this is like live because we have some stuff going on. I mean, we have live stuff going on as far as rain and things like that. All right. Hey, Mike Henry, what is up, man? Wait, I got to find a way to share this. Hold on. Share this on my page. I don't know how to do it. Well, anyway, we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. So I hope everybody's doing well. It is obviously a rainy day. It was a kind of a long morning, but not a bad morning. I'd like when we have just enough rain that it's, interesting, but not too much rain that it's really putting anybody in danger. So how's everybody doing out there? Yeah, Mike, I agree with Mike out there. He says it's wet. Glad it's not flooding. I agree 100%. We didn't have any severe weather. We didn't have any flooding. I mean, it's not over yet, obviously, but we're doing pretty well. I have on the box here, the Fox Red radar here from our website that you could always click on fox26.com/weather, where you could just click on the weather tab. And here's just an example of what you'll find there with the temperatures and the rain and all that. The temperature hasn't moved very much here over the last, 2 days. We've been stuck like right around 59, 60 degrees or so for the last couple of days. So yeah, it hasn't been that much fun. Hey, if anybody wants to leave a comment or a question, go ahead and do that. I'm using this StreamYard software here, which should let me see what everybody's saying. So like Mike Henry just left a message on Facebook, and so I could see Mike posting. But anyway, if you want to join the party and post something, please let me know. I'm actually at the house right now. John Dawson just got finished doing the news at noon and our digital update as well. I'm going to go ahead and post this to my Facebook page. All right. Yeah. Copy. I'm going to put this on my Facebook page so maybe some other folks can join us. Hope everybody's having a good day out there. If you're just joining in, it's Mike. It's Chief Meteorologist Mike Iscovitz. I'm joining you live from my dinner table, my dining room table. I'm going to put this on my Facebook. Join me live, not line, live now. And I'll paste. There we go. All right. So I'm home right now. I actually have Jelly. I don't know if anybody wants to say hi to Jelly. I was going to break him out for when more folks join us, but Jelly's here just off camera. He's being a good boy. He's purring and everything. I think he's happy to have me home. I'm ready for a couple of days off. I don't know if y'all have noticed lately, but my schedule has kind of been all over the place. So for those of you who are viewing this right now, you get in on some secret information that not everybody else knows. Well, it's not a secret, but insider information. So my schedule has been all over the place. I've been taking, my days off have moved. Ordinarily I'm Monday through Friday on Wake Up with Sally Mack and Lena and on Houston's morning show. So we're on from 4 to 10. And then a lot of days I have to stay and do the noon also. But over the last several weeks, I've had to cover the weekend morning news, which is great because I get to work with Denise, and Denise is just great to work with. It's a lot of fun, but it takes me away from my regular Monday through Friday role for 2 days a week. So some days I'm off Tuesday and Wednesday, like this week, I'm off Tuesday and Wednesday. Some weeks I've been off Wednesday and Thursday. And so I think people either think one of two things: either I'm gone or I've been taking a lot of vacation time, which I have not taken any vacation time. We're down to a 3-person department right now. Okay, so Mike, this is what I'm getting to. So Mike is saying, who's going to be the new meteorologist to replace Lena Maria? Well, it's no secret that we lost Lena Maria. You know, she got a great job. Well, I don't want to share too much, but she's out of TV. I think she made that much clear on her social media posts. So she decided to try something outside of TV. She's doing great. She seems to really enjoy what she's doing. It's just unfortunately she was, you know, not just the fourth member of our department, but a really valuable member of our department. And so we are now down to three. And we have a lady coming in. I don't know if it's been announced yet. I can't say it. We have a person coming in very soon. Not soon enough, actually, but I'll put it this way. It might be just in time to be a Christmas present for all of us in the weather department. So we're definitely looking forward to that. In the meantime, I don't know if you got a chance to see this weekend on Saturday and Sunday, we had meteorologist Nathan Moore filled in. Nathan is great. Nathan is actually an aviation meteorologist. Like he forecasts for planes and stuff, you know, air routes. And so he definitely knows what he's doing. And he used to do TV years ago in Beaumont and actually worked at the station where Sally McDonald worked many years ago. But he's not really in TV full time anymore. But we had a chance to grab him for a little while last year, and he works us in between his regular, full time schedule forecasting for airplanes and stuff. Plus, he is a new dad. He's got a baby boy at home. So he's very, very busy, but he did a fine job over the last, he worked Sunday and then Saturday and Sunday again. He did great. He's not going to be here for a couple of weeks, unfortunately, with us over Thanksgiving. So you're going to be seeing a lot of me over Thanksgiving. And, but he'll be back for a few days in December as we await the arrival of our Christmas present meteorologist who will be here before very long. So, okay, let me do this. I want to go ahead and share a couple of things here with you. I haven't seen many other folks commenting, although it'd be wonderful if you would. Let me talk to you about what is going on here with the forecast. So let me switch over here to this page and I will share this tab instead. All right, so let me go ahead and see if I could, let's see. Do I want to take this full screen? Yeah. All right. So, Cecilia Cordoza. Hey, Cecilia, how is it in San Marcos? Raining. It's definitely rainy over there. I will get you the exact temperature right now. And I'll ask you a question too. It's 61 degrees right now in San Marcos. It's breezy and it's sprinkly, but it's really not all that bad. They're definitely not getting as much rain as we are. So Cecilia, if you can hear me, if you're listening to me, are you from San Marcos or do you maybe have a family member who's in school over there? Because, my oldest girls are about to turn 17, so they're juniors. So we're at that point where we're starting to look around at schools and stuff. And of course, their first choice is probably going to be UT, and hopefully they'll, we'll be able to get them in. Oh, you live in San Marcos? Well, hey, thanks for watching us. But I had never been to Texas State. Actually, I've only ever been to A&M. So we're probably going to go up to A&M next week, take a little look around. And then maybe sneak over to UT and then maybe check out Texas State or I wanted to kind of swing by Trinity, which is a small school, but really hard to get into. All right, y'all still there? I don't know what I hit I have my mouse over here. I hit one button and then all of a sudden it like canceled the, can somebody type in there that you can still see me? This is really weird. Anyway, so what I was going to share, with you was taking a look at some of the forecast elements that we have. So let's take a look at this. Check out some of the computer models here. So I think you all are hopefully seeing this. Yeah. So what we're looking at right now is a projection, a model projection of the HRRR. What is the HRRR? Well, the HRRR is a NOAA computer model, and HRRR stands for High Resolution Rapid Refresh Model. So what does that mean? Well, high resolution means that it can, it's kind of like HD TV. Okay, so it's small squares, small pixels. And then rapid refresh means it runs once an hour. So that's what's great here. Here's Goose. Hold on a second. Goose is really, he's being a bad boy here. Say hi, everybody. Say hi to everybody. So this is Goose. Goose is our relatively new dog. So we've had him, let's see, about 6 months. Have you been, we had you for 6 months? I guess about 6 months. So he was a good boy. He's a rescue. He was a rescue from Jenny's Rescue Ranch. And when we got him, he was, well, I mean, obviously all puppies are small, but he looked like he was going to stay small. Now he's 17 pounds. I mean, he's not a large dog at all, but he's long and he's skinny and he's fancy. He's got this really fancy tail. I want to show you his tail. Here, show him your tail. No. He's got this really fancy tail that curves up. Goosey, how come you're not putting on a show? So anyway, this is Goose. He's a very bad boy. He's a good boy, but he's a very bad boy. We're having a hard time. Maybe y'all can give me some advice. We're having a hard time getting him to go number 2 in the grass because we have a patio back here and actually a pool too, which is, that's another discussion. But he wants to go like on the patio. You know, like you open the door and he wants to go right there. He will not go in the grass. And it's really, hey, it's disgusting, isn't it? You're going to yawn in my face? It's disgusting. Do you like it when it rains outside? No. That's why you keep going poopy on the patio. Because you don't like it when it rains, right? Okay. Well, maybe in a little bit we'll say hi to Pippin too, because Pippin's, I think he's probably sleeping somewhere. You want to go outside? This is another thing he does, and maybe dog owners out there know this, that we have a little bell on the door over here, and he will ring the bell, but I don't think it's that he has to go to the bathroom. He wants a treat, right? And he knows that when he goes to the bathroom, he gets a treat. So now he's smart enough to just ring the bell, even when he doesn't need to use the bathroom, right? Because you're a smart boy, right? Okay. So anyway, that's Goose. That's Goose. Okay, where was I? All right, so what you're looking at here is a computer model projection of the HRRR monitor, and this is the state of Texas, and you're going to see this big blob out here in the Gulf of Mexico. Now, and what I'm doing is I'm putting this forward and backward in time for the next 48 hours. This is 2 days. So starting right now, and then you look at later today, and then later today, and then tomorrow morning, and you're going to notice this big flare up in the Gulf. This particular model shows it moving much more to the east instead of moving into Louisiana, which is interesting. And then I can also click on this, which is total precipitation accumulation. So if I zip this ahead, this model will be able to show us how much rain is going to accumulate over the next 24 hours and then over the next 48 hours. So right now, for the Houston area, so let's see, let's back it up to the next, let's just say the next 24 hours. So here in the Houston area, the HRRR model is depicting about another 0.58, 0.59, 0.53. So give or take about an additional half an inch of rain. So we can deal with that, right? I mean, we've already had about half an inch of rain. If we get another half inch, it's not a big deal. Over here into parts of Louisiana, maybe 1.5 to 2 inches. Now, this model, by the way, has really, really backed off of rain chances, because previously it was showing like 7, 8, 9 inches over there by New Orleans. So this is just one model. We could take a look at it. And by the way, I'm using a university website here. This is called the College of DuPage. And we can check, let's check the Euro model, which is ECMWF. And one thing in the world of meteorology, they love using acronyms. Oh my gosh, they love it. And so ECMWF is the European Center for Medium Range Weather Forecasting. We also have the GFS, which is the Global Forecast System from NOAA. And then that one I just showed you about, HRRR, is the High Resolution Rapid Refresh. And we also have the NAM, which is the North American Mesoscale Model. Anyway, what I'm showing you right now, I should make this bigger. Let's see, how do I make this bigger? Full screen? Yeah, there we go. Okay. So now I can show this to you a little bit bigger. So what you're looking at right now is the Euro. So this is the European model forecast here over the next, let's see, I'm just going to stretch this out over the next 3 days, next 4 days. And here in Houston, it's showing a grand total of 1.41 inches of rain. And that might even be too much. But, and I think this might actually include what we've already received. Let's see, this was run, yeah. So based on what we've already received, which is about half an inch of rain, it's showing like 1.22. So, you know, we might get another 3/4 of an inch. Over here, though, along the Louisiana coastline, if I run my cursor over there, you're going to see 7.4, 3.3, 5.8, 7.4. So in parts of Louisiana, and potentially even over here into Florida, like the Florida Panhandle, the same system that's bringing us rain right now might potentially start, you know, bringing Louisiana and Florida and those spots like 5, 6, 7 inches of rain, which is actually a good news in a way, because they're in a very serious drought over there. And so I want to share this with you too. You know, we went through obviously a very hot summer, a summer with very little rain, but it has been nothing compared to what they're seeing for areas off to our east. So let me show you this. Here we go. Here is, well, no, I didn't want to show you Arkansas. Hold on, I'm trying to find Louisiana. All right, and then share this tab instead. So here is the drought monitor for the state of Louisiana. And boy, is it bad. So over here, this is ranked the way they, and I say they, this is like the U.S. Department of Agriculture and NOAA. And so they rank dryness into different categories, D0 through D4. D4 is the worst. That's the equivalent of like a category 5 hurricane of droughts. So an exceptional drought, D4. So just about all of the entire, you know, state of Louisiana is under D4, exceptional drought. Baton Rouge, New Orleans, Lafayette, Lake Charles, Alexandria, all of these spots are all under exceptional drought. And they've actually had some wildfires going on over there as well. In fact, I don't know if we reported on this, maybe we did, but there was a combination of smoke and fog that caused a really serious pileup on the Lake Pontchartrain Bridge a couple of weeks ago, or maybe it was just last week, over in New Orleans. So they're having some wildfire problems there, but there's rain headed their way. I mean, parts of the Louisiana coastline may be getting in on, you know, 5, 6, 7 inches of rain. So anyway, who wants to see Jelly? Should I bring up Jelly here? Because he's here, he's patiently waiting. But I don't know. I was hoping that more folks would be on here, like, talking. But anyway, let's see Jelly. Gel, come here. Cats are much more interesting than people. Come here, Gel. Okay. He's a good boy. Yes, he is. No, okay, hold on. So this is Jelly. And you all remember Jelly from the time that we were on lockdown, right? And I was at home broadcasting, and Jelly would usually end up on the computer desk behind me. And he's a good boy. Jelly, we've had Jelly for about, let's see, how old are you? My daughter picked out Jelly when she was in the 2nd grade, and now she's in 11th. So are you 9? Are you 9? You might be 9 years old. He's getting camera shy. So, gosh, 9 years old, and he's a tubby wubby, as you can see. Not that there's anything wrong with it, but he is continuing his weight loss journey. So, all right. I hope everybody's doing okay out there. Hey, let's talk a little bit of football, right? Let's talk a little bit of football. So we had some excitement over the weekend. Obviously, we had excitement with the Houston Texans. I mean, you've already heard a lot about this. I mean, look, CJ Stroud is the real deal, the real deal. Like, we have a legitimate superstar. And the thing is, we had, as you know, a legitimate superstar as well with our other quarterback, but he had some shortcomings, character issues. Stroud really seems like a really good young man. So, I'm really hoping that he's able to continue the streak, because right now he's like rookie of the year, definitely rookie of the year. Like, I don't even think it's close, rookie of the year. And he's even really a candidate for most valuable player. The only reason he wouldn't, maybe win MVP is not just because he's a rookie, but because there's a lot of other great quarterbacks, especially who are on teams that have won more games. I mean, we're at 500, but you've got like Jalen Hurts in Philadelphia, and although Joe Burrow didn't play, too terrific yesterday against us, but he's got some tough competition. Okay, Goose needs to go out. Do you really have to go out, or are you just ringing the bell to get a treat? Because I'm going to call you out in front of all these people. I will. I'm going to do it. Okay, let's see. Hold on. Let's see if he really goes out. Goosey, you be a good boy. Look, you be a good boy, because all those people are going to know if you're lying. They're going to know. Okay. And he's not going outside. I knew it. I knew you were going to do this. Embarrassing. I knew he was going to do that. Anyway, so it was awesome to see the Texans. Also, so, this has become an ongoing thing, especially between me and my friend Nate Griffin, that what a big fan I am of Jameis Winston. Of course, former star quarterback at Florida State University, former Heisman Trophy winner, and now backup quarterback for the New Orleans Saints. Now, he's my favorite player. And he had a chance to play yesterday. And in typical Jameis fashion, unfortunately, he had 2 touchdowns and he had 2 interceptions. And remember, he set the NFL record for being the first person ever to throw 30 touchdowns and 30 interceptions in a season. And he also threw for 5,000 yards and 30 touchdowns along with 30 interceptions. What was that, about before Tom Brady? It was about 5 years ago, I guess. But anyway, he's still my favorite player. He got into play. And so, there's still time. There is still time. But he's definitely, he's a hilarious guy. That's the thing. Like, I followed him because that's my alma mater. I kind of followed him when he was a quarterback there. And we won a national championship. But he's just he's funny. He just does funny things. Like even if you go to like YouTube and you just type in like Jameis Winston dancing or funny moments or something, he's just a funny guy. So, all right, Jerry is joining us from Denver Harbor. Well, I bet you it is showering over there in Denver Harbor. You guys are right underneath that steady, moderate rain that's going to be going on for the rest of the day. If you're just joining us, everybody, what I was saying earlier was you see the radar on your screen. You could always get this radar at fox26houston.com. Click on the weather tab. This is going to be pretty much the way it is. Like what you see outside your window is going to basically be how it is the rest of the day today. And then we'll have some of it off and on tonight and into early tomorrow. Let me share this with you. Hey, David, what's up, man? Hello to David. Let me share this with you because I showed you the computer models here a moment ago. This is what I was sharing with you here, which was this rainfall outlook from the European computer model with these like crazy rainfall totals there in Louisiana, like 5, 7, 8 inches or something like that. Now let me share this with you. And I hope you all can read it. I might have to take this like full screen here. Let's see. Yeah, let me do this full screen layout. All right. So what you're looking at right now is something that we don't really show you on TV. This is called model output statistics. So this is the GFS MOS. So it's kind of like those maps that sometimes I show you that that I say, well, here's the GFS. This is what the GFS is showing us. This is what the GFS computer model is showing us right now. Well, this is called the model output statistics, MOS. It basically is putting all that into numbers. And so you could look at the top here. It gives us a list of forecasts, low temperatures and high temperatures. And so, for example, it's showing a low tonight of 55, a high tomorrow of 71, and then a low tomorrow night of 52, and then a high on Wednesday of 72. And down in this row, it's showing us rain chances, 38% rain chance through 6 a.m. tomorrow morning, and then a 31% rain chance after that. And then you see all these small rain chances, 6, 2, 4. So that's when it gets sunny again. And then when you take a look at this is the, if you look up here, GFSX. So that's the extended GFS. And what I want you to notice here is that during this time period here, these are the dates: Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And we're going to look at, these are all chances of precipitation: 12, 4, 5, 10. So very low rain chances. And we're also going to notice here nice afternoons: 72 on Wednesday, 76 on Thursday, 79 Friday, 78 Saturday. So once we get past tomorrow morning, everything is really looking pretty nice. So I think we're going to be in great shape for the rest of the week once we get past tomorrow morning. Today, tonight, tomorrow morning. So howdy, Angie Armstrong Naranjo. How are you? That means orange, doesn't it? Angie, doesn't Naranjo mean orange? Because naranja means orange. I always wondered that. I always wanted to ask somebody. All right. So Angie says Pearland is drizzling. Definitely need it. Yeah, no doubt about that. The drought continues. Oh, David. Okay. So David, wait, let me get your last name here. McCannaspy? Is that Irish? Okay. Well, David, I can't tell you 100% who's replacing Lena Maria yet because I don't know that it's been publicly announced, but I'll tell you that this person is fantastic. I'm really excited to have him or her come in, and they will be here in time for Christmas. So it is going to be a major, major Christmas present for us. Oh, Naranjo is orange tree. Okay. Yeah. Well, I knew Naranja was orange. Okay. Orange tree. The orange keeper, masculine form. Okay. That's very cool. See, I never knew that. Like, I mean, I knew that it was something to do with orange, but I should have looked up the, what the actual meaning of the last. That is a great last name. Really is a great last name. All right. Well, y'all, it is 1 o'clock and I have a bed waiting for me because I'm tired. I hope that you'll join me here on Mondays. I chose to do today's live because obviously we have a lot of weather going on. Most other weeks, what I do is I cover some topic and I do it more kind of in depth, I guess. Last week was real nerdy and I don't think anybody cared about it. Honestly, nobody even watched my one last week because it was about the Coriolis force and why. I was watching an Instagram video and there was a demonstration of the Coriolis force, which is why the air turns to the right, in the northern hemisphere. And anyway, some people were in the comment section, like the flat earth people, they were arguing about whether or not, the earth is flat and all of this stuff is just made up and it's a conspiracy theory. And so I decided to do like a whole 26 minutes long on what the Coriolis force is and what causes it. And I got to revisit all these things that I learned in college and nobody watched it, which I would expect. But when there's something timely going on, something hurricanes, obviously, or storms, then I'll cover that as well. So David says, as a suggestion, instead of Fox Rad, put Fox 26 Rad on the graphics. It's a good suggestion. Maybe we should have them rework the logo so that it has more of a 26 on it. I don't know. Well, anyway, hey, thank you so much, guys, for joining me. If you're watching on YouTube, I think if you're watching on YouTube, I can't see any of your comments. It's only taking comments off of Facebook. So if you would, give it a like button. If you're watching on Facebook, please give it a like button. And the only reason I ask is so that way the bosses at work know that people are watching, because otherwise they're going to be like, Mike, you stink, So anyway, have a great day, everybody. Count on seeing rain today, tonight, early tomorrow. Then we have awesome weather ahead in the forecast. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, all looking terrific. By the way, there may be a cold front next week around Thanksgiving time or a couple of days before Thanksgiving. So we're going to keep an eye out for that. But it doesn't look like anything major. I hope you all have a wonderful day. And a big shout out to my brother Neil and my mom, who might have been watching this whole thing from South Florida. See you guys soon and take care, everybody. Bye.